did when the entire thing did not go. All right, so our first pick will be 777 Exhaust.
Is that the one with the jack?
No.
Oh.
This only has a vertical trill in space of all the jacks. But one thing to note, if they drop a laser, that will change the entire course because we are playing at 777 BPM. So keeping combo here from both of these players is going to matter a large amount. We are seeing a fair amount of drops, and that has moved it. Okay.
Still pretty even, though, from what I'm seeing.
Why won't... Okay. Now we will have...
Looks like Alex pulled ahead a little bit.
This is... No, this isn't Alex.
Oh, my fault.
I believe these should be the correct names popping up in a moment, but unfortunately we cannot see the text as commentators, so I will now move and check.
There's the jack.
The names are indeed correct now. And we end with this last little vertical trill. And John keeps it ahead.
We do have John taking that one by about 8.
You can no longer see chat because we have had a chatter ban and now nothing is showing. We still can't see the stream either. Very calm 17s.
For now.
Just probably just going for very thin scoring margins.
Accuracy is going to be very important with this one, I think.
Yep. And already seeing a combo drop from Paco.
Not the commentator's curse, but John's still holding combo, going into the chorus.
Could be some nerves, but
oh, there it goes.
There goes the drop.
My fault. But John's still ahead by about 10. Sorry, about 10 or 15.
John's still holding pretty hefty lead. We end with a 989 to 947. A lot of variance in these early picks. Looking at my cat. This is what Whiteout 2 is about. Oh. And hopefully both of these players picked effective rate. Houston, we have a problem.
Just don't fail.
All right. All right, and Snup's already pulling a lead. Not the player I expected to be scoring, I must say. because Snup did clear every 20 at 18.2 with like 920s.
This is a scary chart to have excessive on.
Yeah. So this entire thing is going to pretty much be, can Snup hit all the notes?
They are in the lead though.
He is hitting a large amount of the notes, and we are at 330. There is a break here. So we just need him to remember to turn effective on next set. Sorry.
I know I've played this chart fairly recently, and I think I also failed hard clear.
This does not bode well for our protagonist, Snup, who did not turn it on, and our other protagonist, Peach, who did turn it off. All right, break section. And now we move into the chorus. More one hands. Unfortunate laser drops from Peach here. Thank you. And the names will now be properly changed.
Darn, Control S doesn't work.
Now you do not see last match. Now we have real names on the screen. And we end with 976 to 980. And now we have Snup's pick. And this is for tiebreaker.
I have not
Or the
seen
set.
this chart. I don't actually know.
This was actually a qualifier for Mistake on the Lake 5.
Was
or
it?
4, one of the two.
It was definitely 4.
Showing my age. It is also very janky. We ended the little 12 sections here. So it appears what Snup was trying to do was to throw off his opponent with rhythms. Snup is hitting notes right now.
Lead is still pretty close from what I can tell.
Wow. Commentator wrong. Snup's still holding combo, so it could jinx that very quickly. Snup is hitting the notes. Snup is hitting many notes. Snup is still hitting many notes. And Peach is also hitting a large amount of notes, keeping 300 combo here. We're seeing sort of this counter pick variance with that roll just absolutely decimating Peach in that first one, just not expecting it. Definitely a lesser known chart. So if you end up with players who know it less.
Yeah. Which I feel is a lot of the benefits of this style of tournament.
Yeah, now you actually, instead of versus card draws, now you actually see a lot of this strategy come into play. 1700 combo going into this chorus. Good God. And more drops from Peach.
And finally dropping UC.
And finally
with
dropping
the crosshand.
UC. Peach has another song. We're a tiebreaker. And that jack to end it will cement
996.
Snup's 996.
I would be so upset if this is my card draw, because I'm not very good at this chart.
It is entirely swingy. So we will see if Snup and Peach can keep up with these polyrhythms and 12s. 12th is card draw, last is card draw. And we're seeing Peach pull ahead with an early laser drop from Snup. Not hitting the notes. But there are many more notes to be missed. It is very easy to miss on this chart. So I'm expecting hair-thin margins. All right, and we are already seeing the tables turn.
Lead does switch.
And we are just seeing this hair-thin margin Lots of cross hands, so it's easy to just like drop something in the chaos. Especially at the low crimson level, you're seeing both of these, like high Eldora, low crimson level, you're seeing both these players at just very thin margins for S here.
No one getting off on those lasers.
And more nears dropped by Snup there on that little weird one-hand part. Still incredibly close, anybody's game.
Peach dropped a note somewhere.
Somewhere.
We are heading to the end of the chart, but it still is anyone's games.
Still anyone's game. Snup could bring this back. And that is it. Peach ends with a 991 to Snup's 985.
So Calamity Tempest is a power chart, right?
Calamity Tempest is not a power chart.
I'm messing with you.
Nice try. And so we begin with a laser chart. Give us EMU's pin cam.
How many BPM are we looking at on this laser chart?
Not.
That seems pretty chill.
It is just wiggly lasers. So it will just entirely come to how hard it is at wiggling, how good they are at wiggling lasers. And I believe Peach is pretty good at it. So this may be a little brutal. This was PacoTaco's pick. And Peach is confidently holding combo. Except for there. It is just entirely going to come down to their ability to consistently hit those wiggle lasers. And the cross hands, which show up later. We're already seeing just tons and tons of drops from both of these players. Very much playing outside of their margins. First cross hand section. Very simple, but if you end up missing one, especially with how much lasers count for,
or even
and being only crit or miss, it will just absolutely nuke these players.
Or even if you're just not expecting it, like cross hands can be killer. And if you don't know what we mean by cross hands, just keep an eye on the hand cam whenever we bring it up next.
It is exactly what the name implies. Just in case you were curious, there it is.
It's when one player has to usually hold buttons with one hand and then reach their other hand over to the other side.
Or consistently press buttons in the case of some uppers. And we end with Peach with a 986 to 946 there. So we're going straight to Calamity. Yes, I saw. We saw. Oh, so Peach lost the point.
Oh.
So remember to have your charts unlocked.
So I don't know how many of you picked up on that, but if you choose a chart that you don't have unlocked, the other player automatically gets the point. Yeah.
And Peach already coming in very strong to the tiebreaker.
Oh, wow.
So we find ourselves asking, does it matter when we're up a full 10? Just absolutely tossing the point. So this is all the marbles. The pressure may be on Peach. We have that little
pretty
trail
long
there.
trail. Some funky rhythms here.
One thing about this chart is that it just does not let up.
No breaks?
Like, there is no break section.
Dang.
So if PacoTaco runs out of stamina now, it will probably be wraps. But we are both hitting notes. This is big. Similar combos from both sides. So one mistake by Peach could bring it back to even.
Yeah, don't discount PacoTaco quite yet.
This is true. How do you unlock that chart? That chart would be unlocked via Blaster Gate.
Care to tell our viewers back home what Blaster Gate is? Because I don't
Blaster
know.
Gate is one of several unlocked modes in Sound Voltex and the oldest, which is now every time the Blaster Gauge fills up in the results screen, you get a chance to play a song, and if you pass it, you get it. And unfortunately, combo drops from PacoTaco, sealing the deal for Peach. And that is the set.
Dreamland Survivor. That's what this is. Might be Dream End to Survivor. I don't remember.
Well, on our spreadsheet here, it's only listed as Dorimu.
Yeah.
I neglected to look at the notes radar before.
This is a note-heavy chart. It's a fairly easy 18, but it definitely has some parts that are very easy to mess up.
Yeah, just right out the gate, we're just hit with a barrage of notes.
And this is pretty much the entire chart, with this style of charting.
Are there any breaks at least, or is it just...
Yeah.
That's good. Little one hand here. Snup still holding combo, but only about 3 up. So, still have plenty of chart to play.
Yeah, this is a chart that's very, very easy to drop a lot of nears on.
You do run into that issue when you come up on super note-heavy charts, is like, if your timing is off for like a split second, you could hit earlies on the entire phrase.
Yes.
Still fairly close. This time, Jonlck the one holding big combo. Oh, shouldn't have opened my mouth. Very close scores. I can hardly tell who's up right now.
Yeah, Snup by, I guess, like 50K, maybe a bit less.
Snup up by a little bit, yes, but as I was saying before, you know, either player could mistime one phrase and that could even it right back up.
But they do hit the end, and with no laser drops, a 993 will be Snup's victory for that chart. It's a very, it's a 17. It's fun, but it's a lot of buttons.
Another button-heavy chart for them?
Lots of chords, I believe.
It's all buttons. I'm getting some real deja vu here. Once again, just opening up with a barrage of notes. Pretty early combo drops by both players. It just goes to show you. We might be losing a little bit of steam here. Especially after that monster of a last chart that we had.
That really weird hand trip trills.
Okay, a little bit of a moment for these players to take a breather. But of course, we're right back into it. Snup up by about 20 from what I'm seeing.
I believe it's 200K.
Yeah. Oh, those one-hand FX trills.
Heading into more chords.
Wait a minute, this isn't Boots.
It is not. with that, that will be Snup taking the second chart. This is one of the 18s of all time. Yeah, this was Paco's pick, who has picked a lot of laser charts, to say the least. And this is yet another laser chart.
Probably one of the craziest laser charts in the 18 folder.
I would say one of the hardest. The patterns themselves are pretty straightforward. It's just difficult. Like there's no weird stuff like Firestorm has. It's just hard and hand trippy.
What makes it even crazier is you're basically following one rhythm with the buttons and an entirely different one with the lasers.
Yeah, that's what I think is the hardest part about it.
So really, it's like you're playing two charts at once, almost. And those wiggles are just brutal. Very easy to drop.
Yeah.
Seems pretty even so far. Snup might have a couple more points, but it's close. And it can flip on a...
Yeah, the ending of this chart in particular is incredibly rough. Because it's pretty much what you're seeing now, but harder.
So the lasers are kind of following the whistle patterns, and then the buttons are following just the instruments. A couple drops left and right.
Yeah, Snup's still in the lead.
Snup holding a slight lead.
But the chart gets a lot harder from here, so we'll see if Paco can make a comeback. This is the hardest part of the chart, in my opinion. Going into the end, we do see Snup take the point.
Does pull ahead in the end.
It's pretty difficult, to say the least.
It looks difficult. When there's flames on the jacket, you know you're in for a rough time.
So true.
What kind of chart are we in for here? Is it just standard? Is it like...
It's a lot of really, really weird patterns.
A bit of a more technical chart. Paco catching in early combo drop somewhere, but
this is Snup's pick.
Snup off the bat holding about a 20 and a half.
Oh, Paco missing that hold.
Well, these lasers could be trouble, especially if you don't know what's coming. A lot of long notes. Yep, those can be pretty difficult to read. I'll tell you what, both these players have much better one-hands than I ever could.
So here we are coming up to the end of the song, and it seemed to be a very definite pick for Snup. .984 is very impressive.
One last burst to end it out. We're picking... Okay. Oh no, we are doing so Lonesome first.
It'll be, if this does go to tiebreaker, it'll be very interesting because Symphonic Tear is a very, very accuracy-heavy chart.
Okay, starting off with a slow jam. I'm sure we will see an explosion, yep, of notes. Maybe not an explosion, but you know what I mean.
Both players missing on that hold.
Oh, crossover there. We were talking about those before. Pretty funky rhythms in this song.
Yeah. Very interesting 17.
And looking at the scores, they seem mostly even. Jonlck might have a slight lead.
Yeah. Not by much though.
Yeah.
Very, very, very close.
Anything
right
could
now.
happen.
Nine 9-2 being the final score from Jonlck. So technically I lied. It's not a clear to chocolat.
マッチングモード起動するわ
This is a different chart that I don't know.
Sounds pretty groovy. And it's a 16, but 16s can vary a lot in difficulty, so we'll see
Yeah.
what we're in for. Might be another slow jam.
Well, both players missing actually.
Looks like Peach takes a slight lead, which may be to expected. This is their pick after all. Oh,
Ooh.
pretty big trill section, followed immediately by a bunch of laser slams. It seems like Peach still came out of that phrase in the lead, though.
Yeah, but not the lead definitely shrunk. And these random laser drops are not helping them.
More trills, but it looks like Jonlck may have hit them a little late.
Weird, very weird timings in this.
Yes. Oh, more trills.
Throw. Coming to the end of the song.
Oops, all trills.
And that is a victory for Peach. So we will be going to the third song, Symphonic Tear.
起動するわ
And here we go. The decider. I do have to say, I have like 994 on this, and I cannot tell you a single thing that's in this chart.
Seems to be pretty standard fare so far.
Yeah.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Couple mini jacks, one-hand trills. Those can be tricky, but both players seem to be handling them pretty well.
So far, Peach has the upper hand, but it's anyone's game. Both players struggling a bit with these mini jacks in the chords. Pretty much any miss being traded.
Yeah, I'd say it's still anyone's game here. Anything could really happen. Peach does seem to be pulling away a little bit though, by about 20.
Heading to the end of the song now.
More one-hand trills. And it seems like Peach combo through all of them. And holding combo to the end of the song.
トラックコンプリート